Yes, sir. We are back with another podcast. Welcome to my podcast today as a man hailing from the Midwest, right? I got it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Midwest. Yep. The
The
big
Midwest.
mitten, you feel me?
The big
Flint,
mitten.
Michigan.
The
Yes, sir.
glove.
Yes,
The
sir.
glove.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Live and
810
direct.
stand up. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Let them know.
Live
Let
in
them know.
effect. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell them who you are, sir.
My name is D.Vaughn the Illest. I am the 5 foot live nigga.
The
The
5 foot.
motherfucking you feel me? The hip hop shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Look, man. Just keeping this hip hop shit alive, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How long have you been rocking out doing hip hop music, my brother?
Yeah, bro. So I've been rocking out probably actually D.Vaughn the Illest turns 10 this year, man.
10
Turns
on.
10.
Ooh, so you raised a
10,
little
yes,
baby. You
sir.
raised a little baby. All right.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. D.Vaughn the Illest turning 10 this year.
Okay.
Um, around August. Yeah, man. It was I dropped my first track on SoundCloud called It's D.Vaughn.
All
It
right.
was I did it in the fall of 2016, brother.
Okay. Okay. How
hmm
does that feel to you to know that you got 10 in the game so far?
Um, that's actually a really good question. For
Mm-hmm.
me, it's
Mm-hmm.
a milestone for me because to be able to do something consistently for 16 years, and I'm not 16, but I mean for 10 years and not fall off and continue to make the art through the ups and the
Mm-hmm.
downs,
Mm-hmm.
through the having followers, then losing my Instagram and then having to rebuild all that following
Mm-hmm.
and then
Mm-hmm.
trying to like gain the traction back, finding who you are as an artist. Like it's a lot, man. It's low key. It's a it's a complicated mix of like feelings about it, honestly.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's like y'all been doing this for 10 years, but making the type of art that I make, bro. We don't we don't get the fan not necessarily we don't get the fanfare because we do. Like we be tearing shit down. But like it's harder to make it in the lane that we trying to go in
Got you. Got you.
with keeping it as authentic and as real hip hop as it is because that's not what's popping right now. You know what I'm saying? So it
That was never the popping thing to do, though. It was never
yeah.
popping to be yourself. It was always popping to do what the industry is asking you to do, to always
hmm
acquiesce to the demands of the industry. It was never cool to do what they were saying. Hey, we need you to do this. We need you to talk like this. We need you to rap
Yeah.
about this. But for
hmm
you as an artist to keep your integrity and dignity and respect in that mode, that says a lot about you yourself, and where
Yeah,
you
yes,
stand with
sir.
it.
Yeah, man. Being able to stay consistent and be able to be 100% unapologetically hip hop, bro. It's a blessing, man. For real, for real.
And while let me say this too, I understand people want that bag. I know people want to get about that. I know they want to get about that situation again. I know they want to. I know they don't want to be stuck in poverty for their whole life, for their whole career, and stuck in the gutter. So they do certain songs to appeal and be caught up in whatever system that's going on out here. But I get that. I get that. But hey,
Yeah.
man, it comes with a certain type of lifestyle, and sometimes people lose themselves in the process of what's
Yeah,
happening.
man. So for me, it's never been about I think what kind of keeps me grounded and what keeps me like on the front that I'm on is like the fact that like the fame and the whole like in the big rigmarole of being like a huge artist has never really appealed to me. That's never really been like my aim. Like it's always been because look, through life, I probably make around right now, like probably like 80,000 a year. Just with me
I'm with
doing my
you.
9 to 5, whatever,
I'm with you.
whatever. Bro,
Nine
if
to
I'm
five.
able to, yeah, man, 9 to 5. And my whole thing is like, if I can make the money that I will make doing my 9 to 5, doing my art, bro,
I'll be all right.
straight, good.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
I'm chilling, bro. Like I live alone, got the space, you know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. The
Yeah.
whips is cool, you feel me? Like I'm
Yeah.
able to kind of just move however. I can vacation every now and again. Like I'm all right, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm able to
100%.
I'm still able to go to the grocery store, bro. Pick me up some sweet potatoes, brother. I'm good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I got sweet potatoes in here. You just reminded me. I'm gonna make sweet potato pancakes one of these days real soon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
yes sir. You know I
That's,
love I kind of well I ain't gonna, I kind of like I do love cooking, and when I'm in that
mhm.
mode, you know I really do my damn thing. You know like
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
supposed to. But I'm a person that loves food. I used to be a foodie years ago. As me and my bros, we used to move around the city of Chicago and go and check out food all over from here to the suburbs, and really like venture out and check out food. But
Okay.
it's one of those situations, man. Like now, what you're saying is the same for me. If I could be in a situation where the money I make now, or if I could double the money I'm making now
Hmm.
off of just doing music, I
Yeah,
would
man.
just do music and I wouldn't have anything else to say or complain about. Like if I was making that money, I would
Yeah,
be okay. I wouldn't have nothing to say because that's basically telling me, hey, you getting closer to what you're trying to do, and you're doing it on your own. So all
exactly.
it so all it takes is you to get a couple more notches or have someone else jump in and help you along the way to
Yeah,
help you
bro.
figure it out, and then you will be all right. Which
Yeah,
is
man.
which is all that any of us really need, right? It's all any of us need. It's all any of us want, right?
Yeah, man. So it's just, yeah, man, just trying to get to that point. Like it's goals, man. It's goals and it's levels, bro. Like
A
we
hundred percent, a hundred
as
percent.
far as me and the team right now, we booked look almost every weekend out the month. We get doing good as far as like payment for the shows. We at the point to where it's like $200 here, $200 there. We split the coin up, whatever, whatever. We it's a little extra pocket change, whatever, gas to get us where we're trying to go, whatever, whatever. And so it's like that's cool for me right now. I'm still grinding, I'm still hustling, I'm still making my getting my I'm really just trying to like pay my dues, bro. Like it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
people have long careers, man, and I want to have a long standing career in this,
Me
man.
too, my
You know what I'm
nigga. Me
saying?
too, my nigga. Let me say this for
Hmm.
those who say, man, I ain't paying no 100, $200 for their ticket. They who they think they is? Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole,
Hmm.
Beyonce? No, stupid. Here's the problem. Actually, it's not a problem. Here's what you don't understand. He got to get paid. The person that's promoting it got to get paid. The venue got to get paid, and the lights, cameras, and everything else
Yeah, man.
that are being used, are that are accessible to them. All this
Yeah, man.
stuff has to be paid for. Now,
Hmm.
unless you got a budget of your own that says, all right,
Yeah,
we can pay for it out of our pocket,
yeah,
that's coming out of somewhere.
yeah. It's coming out of somewhere.
It's coming out
Somebody
of
got to pay for that
somewhere.
shit, bro.
So even if you did have a budget where you could pay that, you wouldn't pay it right out front. It would probably be an
Mhm.
insurance policy, or they would say, "Well, now the ticket is going to be $300 or $400
Yeah,
since we are paying for it. We paying for the cameras and the access and everything." Trust me,
yeah,
I know.
bro.
I haven't done any shows in a while, but I do
Hmm.
understand what's really going on out here. So tell me what. Talk to me. Growing up in Michigan, what was it like for you?
For me, dude, I'm a
Hmm?
regular dude, bro.
Hmm.
Regular individual. Like, bro, like it's like I'm a lot of niggas talk about like, oh, I'm from the hood, whatever, whatever, boom, boom. Who's not? So
We
it's
all from a
like,
motherfucking hood, my
you
G.
feel me? So it's
We
just
all
like
from a
for
hood.
me, yeah, bro. I'm a Flint nigga, bro. Like thorough, 100%, eh? Off Ballinger, nigga, like
Let
on
them
some
know.
real shit. You feel
Let
me?
them
So it's
know.
just like, so like I just grew up as a regular kid, man. I had active parents, bro. I had
Okay.
active, I had active parents. I couldn't be in the hood at night, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I
They
was,
know every motherfucking body.
you feel me?
Yo,
So it's the
send
thing to
my
where
boy
it's like,
home.
you feel me? So it's like I really never got into the hood shit for real, for real. A lot of the
That's good.
homies did. A lot of
That's
niggas was
good.
really into that type of shit. So it was like it was cool, whatever, whatever. But like hip hop was my outlet, bro. Hip hop, art, theater, nigga, like fucking and like sports and shit, man. Man, I was a wrestler. I
You
wrestled
wrestle,
at
my guy?
yeah, bro. Yeah,
Get the
man.
fuck
I was a
out of here. You
wrestler,
a
bro.
wrestler?
Yeah, man. I was a wrestler, bro.
Get your big
From
leotard head wearing ass up out of here, my nigga.
type shit. You feel me? So like, yeah, man. Like I was yeah, bro. It was all about the art for me, man. Man, like niggas to be out. Obviously, I did my little shit. You feel me? My little one,
Okay.
two. You feel me?
Okay.
Being a kid, just growing up, bro. But it's like, nah, man.
My nigga,
My
you ain't gonna
art,
glaze over that shit. We ain't gonna just talk about wrestling and go to art. No, we got to get into that.
nah,
So,
bro.
how long was you doing the wrestling? Was that like
Nah,
from
bro. Nah, like
all the
I
way
started
through
wrestling.
freshman to senior?
Nah, bro. I wrestled from the time I was 10 years old to the time I was a what, freshman in college?
Okay, how well did you do with that shit?
Huh? I did pretty good, man. I was
Okay,
state qualified for all 4 years.
there you
State
go,
qualified all four
man.
years. Look, all
Talk your
state,
shit.
bro.
Pat
All
yourself on the back.
state.
Come on.
Went to
Yeah.
EMU, wrestled at EMU, bro. I did my thing, bro.
So during this whole time where you're switching, where you're not switching, but you go through your from the time you were fifth grade, sixth grade, all the way up to state qualifier, freshman,
Mhm.
freshman, sophomore, junior year, senior year. You get your did you get a scholarship to
Nah,
EMU?
bro. I was a walk on, B.
Okay, okay.
Walk on, B. And then they cut the program, B.
They cut the program, so you just like,
Cut the
oh fuck, what
program.
am I gonna do?
Yeah, cut the rest of. Not even, bro. I'm a theater kid, bro. Like I do everything. Be like my parents ain't let me shy away from art, nigga. I was a talented young brother. You feel me? So I
Okay,
was able to. So like, yeah, bro. I was on theater scholarship at EMU.
okay, okay.
Yeah, bro. I had a
So
theater
the
scholarship at
academics, so you had
EMU.
the academics going on for yourself as
Yeah.
well.
Yes,
So that
sir.
that was definitely a good thing to also have, man, to
Yeah,
help you
man.
get through that. So while you going through that, you going through the theater and everything, what tells you, hey, we gonna switch up, we gonna get some music or we gonna get this going on.
Here's how I like to talk about it.
All
I
right.
will say this hip hop shit is
Mm-hmm.
my is like the the girl that's always been there for me.
Okay.
The
Okay.
the the friend you met, the friend you met in kindergarten, that's been your home grad girl, always been with you, riding with you throughout every damn odd thing. And when you get old enough, you understand what am I doing? My
Yeah.
wife been here the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of
That's
how
what
it
hip hop
goes.
has always been for me,
That's kind of how it
bro.
goes. It's the one motherfucker that just never lets you down. You know what I'm saying? It's always got your
Never,
back. It's always talking
never.
to you, always speaks to you. Because there's
Mm,
always a person or persona that you can relate to. There's always some new music that's coming out. There's always some old music that you can always pull from. And it ain't just hip hop, it's the culture that we have as well, right?
mm.
Because you
Yeah,
can find it in a jazz. You can
you
find
feel
it in the
me?
blues. You can find it in the rock and roll. You know, you can find it in
Mm.
any one of these genres that we do have. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bro.
And you end up having appreciation for it. But that hip hop shit, man, one day you
Mm,
find yourself listening to certain songs, and for me, man, they don't never make me get down about myself and how I move. They
mm,
always tells me, "Yo, get the fuck up, bro. You hearing what this motherfucker talking about? He made it to the point where he was able to relay that message to you. So
mm.
now you got to step up and you got to keep on going,
Yeah, bro.
right?
So for me,
Hmm.
it was hip hop started out to me as a fucking as an outlet for me to relate to my dad, B.
Okay. Okay.
My dad is a hip hop like historian, B. Like my father been there my daddy is 60s baby. So my daddy was there through the inception all the
Okay.
way up to now, you feel me? So
Yeah, he
it's like,
saw it.
yeah, bro, like he saw every damn thing.
Hmm.
And my daddy hood nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that shit was like it was a real it was a connection that we had. Pops got 12s out the 99 with Saber, you feel me?
Got
And
you.
but
Got you.
being a little kid sitting in the back seat almost break your neck, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like it's you listening to Scarface, you listening to Akinelli, you listening
Mm.
to Run,
Okay.
you listening to, bro. I'm listening to Raising Hell, bro.
Okay.
Run
Okay.
DMC Raising Hell. The
Yeah.
first song I ever learned how to rhyme completely is LL Cool J. I'm bad, bro. You understand me? Like it's a different appreciation that
Yeah.
I have for the art of rap and for the culture of hip hop, bro. You know what
So
I'm
you
saying?
so your influences come early on, not just as a child, but from the beginning of hip hop, from the cradle of it, because your dad is bringing you along with it.
You feel me?
he's letting you or allowing you to hear how that music started, the
Yeah.
culture shift to it, and then the way it is now.
Yeah. Like I started early, so there was nothing to compare it to for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was able to get those feelings because this is something that I don't my parents didn't allow me to listen to a lot of stuff like growing up, you know what I'm saying? Cuz it's like so like the first album I ever bought was probably T.I. versus TIP, and my pops was pissed because he didn't because like I could only listen to like dirty music with him. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Okay.
I bought T.I. versus TIP when I'm like 13, B. They shouldn't even let me buy it in FYE. You feel me?
Okay. Okay.
Like so like I wasn't really listening to the radio because my pops always had tapes like playing. Pops
Mm-hmm.
always had CDs playing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I wasn't really listening to the radio, so I ain't really had nothing to compare it to. That's all. So it's like I'm getting the feelings of that early hip hop and understanding how that feels and how
Okay.
that like and it's in your spirit, bro. And it's like it's something you can't shake off. It's like a stain on your soul, bro. And it's
Okay.
like you can't get rid of that.
Yeah.
So them early influences like influence how I rhyme, bro. And so like obviously you grow, you listen to the music of your time. As I get older, I'm listening to the Griseldas, to the
Mm.
look, man, like on some Chicago shit, bro. Twisted, bro, had my
Legend.
whole bro.
Legendary.
Cause it's like the multi-syllabic rhymes, right, bro, and the whole and the chopping style and like because that's a part of my arsenal, you feel me? So it's
Mm-hmm.
like the calm senses look, bro, like that's a that's a
Mm-hmm.
it's a thing, bro. So I'm well versed in this hip hop shit, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure, for sure. So as you're going through the motions of it, and you're picking up on the music and you're finding out what it is that you like and what you don't like, you start to find your niche. So you're naming these different rappers, but do you know who your style is an amalgamation of? Would you be able to point that out, or is
Mm,
that something you still working on? Because you are
nah,
fairly young. You are fairly young.
nah. So for me, I certain MCs. There are MCs that have an impression on me that I can't even like when people listen to me, they understand. Busta Rhymes as far as energy,
Mm-hmm.
on stage persona, animation,
Mm-hmm.
and complete and dedication to the craft of being an MC.
Okay. Okay.
Busta Rhymes through and through. Like most of my early shit, motherfucker, I'm laughing on tracks like ha 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 ha. Like it's a Busta Rhymes incarnation. I'm a Busta Rhymes clone.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Okay. Okay.
But when it came to the art of rhyme and and learning how to put a stage show together, how to how to be unapologetically myself, most definitely Tech Nine. Most
Oh,
definitely
you
Tech
threw Tech
Nine.
Nine in there, man.
Most
Tekanina.
definitely Tech
You threw
Nine. Nah,
Tekanina
Tech
in
Nine.
there.
Yes, yes, sir. I remember
Wow.
Tech Nine changed my life, bro. Tech Nine came to the Dort Federal Event Center. It was called the IMA back then. It was or the Piranha Arena. That's what it was called back then. So he comes out there, they get him to come out to Flint. Bro, when I tell you, so me and my dad was the only niggas in there.
Wow.
You feel me? It was
Wow.
the only niggas in there. I want to say maybe in a sea full of probably like 600-700 people. It was probably like six niggas in there, right?
That's crazy, man.
Tech, we know Tech's audience, right,
We
bro? So
do, but
like,
you think of it, you like, damn, man, we don't really be there like supporting Tech like that. But his music is so strange music,
yes,
that
he's and seeing the way he put together that show with him,
yeah.
Chris Calico was his hype man at the time, and Chris had his own shit, whatever, whatever. Bro, it was a show. It was a show. Lights, the whole shit, everything, and you understood what independent money was and what being independent as an artist meant. Because I'm a little bit older at that point. I'm like 14, 15.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
I'm appreciating, I'm finding my own the stuff that I like.
Okay.
So on that level, I'm gonna have to say Busta, Tech, and Rock Marcy.
Buster, Tekanina, and Rock Mars. Okay. Okay.
That's my
Because
that's where I'm at.
you starting off with two syllabic guys, and then you slowing it down with a more chill flow. You
Hmm.
know,
Yeah, man. Like realistically, it took me a long time for me to find my niche and for me to find what worked for me.
you
So
might end up finding more and add more to it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You
bro.
might end up grabbing more pieces from different guys.
Yeah, bro. So for me, what made me understand, like, oh, okay, this is working, is when people that I don't know cop my art. People that I don't know buy records. People that I don't know will reach out and let me know, yo, bro. Instagram DMs, like, yo, bro, fuck with your shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like it comes from me going through all these times to where it's like I go from just rhyming hat rat cap snap, you know what I'm saying? Real very like simple rhymes and understanding like, yo, I gotta work on my pen. My pen gotta get better. You listening to these niggas and it's like, bro, you this is where you trying to get and understand it and having them people to kind of like push you and they don't even know that they pushing you. They don't even know you exist. And so finding your niche, finding what works for you, like the so for me, bro, it's the theater references, the I be quoting books in my rhymes, right, bro? Like
You supposed to. You
it's a
supposed
different
to.
thing, bro. It's a different level. We're not just gonna talk about how many bitches we fucking popping bottles or whatever, whatever.
Mm-mm, that's
That's
easy.
cool. That's part of the life. But like, yo, bro, what you learning, bro?
KRS once said, "Rap is what you do. Hip
Mm,
hop is what you
what we
live."
live. Yes,
Right?
sir.
So you got to know the difference between the two
Mm,
things and
yeah,
understand
bro.
that. And in the process of you rapping or emceeing, and being a part of the hip hop generation or the hip hop community, you have to know how to put all that together while being a person and being a human being, but turning
Hmm.
into this artist, this
Yeah.
alias, this template that does something totally different, you know?
Yeah, man.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to think about it if you need to, but maybe you may know it off the top of your head. Can you recite the dopest Tech Nine verse that you remember?
The dopest Tech Nine verse that I remember.
Yeah. What's the one that really
Mm,
caught you and inspired you? Do you remember?
that caught me. Um, mm, that's a
Mm-hmm.
tough one.
Mm-hmm. That's how it usually goes.
It was probably I'm a beast.
Do you remember the
I'm a beast
16?
by Tech Nine. Uh, he said, I can tell you a woman's wanting for Donnie on the dance floor all the way in VIP. I'm a rapper. I can catch her. And she will leave with me because of my stature. Now everybody move, everybody bounce. Whoever didn't even choose, we're about to pounce. Work it out. Had the 151 in the bottle. I turn left and I'm gonna let me hit this model in the grotto. I like tall women, all women, the small women. You got to protect me, Steve's and chakra. The least so he goes crazy. And it's like but these G's will rock you. Handcuff a buster, don't trust her. Round these hustlers, homie, don't be a sucker. When your love to say taking Nina's a brother, she's trying to say that I loved it and crust her. Get back your hoe, get filthy, let's make more dough. We will be shaking your flow. Come against me, that's a no. Yo, cause I'm a beast. When this industry is no kin to me, behold the floor of the century. But they scared of me. Rappers, they don't compare to me like crazy.
Okay. All right.
Tech Nine, yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
bro. That was Beast caught me. That after that, I kind of just went on the I went on the
Rabbit
a
hole.
whole rabbit hole.
Yeah, rabbit holes
Mm,
started listening to more and more of his
mm,
music, trying to figure out where it was, huh? That's how it usually
mm,
goes, man. You really find something that you like, man, and you really just open up to it, and you explore that thing, which is part of it, right? Right is part of the music, is part of understanding what it is that you like and being more involved with it. So you kind of like that's something that you have to just be a part of and get along with.
mm.
So
Yeah, man.
when does it happen for you that you post your first song on SoundCloud or
Yeah.
Bandcamp? When does that happen? When does that happen?
All right. So I'm in college. So I was a lunch table freestyle nigga. That's what I was. for all of these from the time I'm able to write my first rhyme
You ain't the
from
only one
all
though.
yeah,
We all
bro.
did that. If you like you if you a real one in
Yeah,
a
bro.
world of hip hop, you did that. Like that's
It's
part of it.
lunch table. Yeah, it's lunch table freestyles. I'm in there. Like I would be like doing all of these crazy rhymes and whatever, whatever at high school from like freshman year to senior year that year. Like it's like
Mm-hmm.
Vaughn kick a freestyle, whatever, whatever. It'd be a written because I was a writer. I still am a
That's
writer
okay.
to this
That's
that
okay.
day. So like I'm
You just got to write a lot. You got to be
yeah, that's
sharp.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I always gotta be sharp. So it was that was an outlet for me. Like I would write records to already like publish instrumentals or whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I used to kill some DJ Premier beats, bro.
That me too. Me too.
Mass Appeal still might be my favorite beat to like write to
Mm,
still.
mm.
So that's a one of those. And I'm in I'm in college. I'm in college. Freshman, it's the end of freshman year. It's the end of
Okay.
freshman year. We niggas is freestyling in one of the dorm halls, chilling. It was Royale, my boy Royale Michael, my boy and my homegirl Summer Miss Infamous, right?
Okay. Okay.
Dope. Young MCs, they about the same age as me. They in a cipher, whatever,
Mm.
whatever.
Okay.
But I'm a hip hop nigga. I'm very competitive. Like your rhymes are not dope as mine, nigga.
As you should be.
So
As you should be.
I hop in the cipher and I I get off. I kick probably like 32 bars. Like
Mm.
we wasn't battling, but I bust ass. You feel
Mm.
me?
Okay. You
So
still represent it. That's okay.
yeah,
That's
you
okay.
feel
It's
me?
a cipher
So
then. Yeah, it's a cipher.
yeah, it
Y'all
was a
getting
good little
together.
cipher. Good little
Yeah.
cipher. There was cipher and everything was cool. Niggas had beats playing. Boom, boom, boom. After we done, it was like, yo, bro, what's your name? I was like, I'm Darian, bro. It was like, yo, we part of a group, we part of a collective called Tribe.
Mm.
We got our founder, super ill, whatever, whatever, boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. Right. So there was a dude. He was a photographer, but he was the vice president of Tribe. It's kind of like a social club. You know what I'm saying? But it was a collective of artists. Tribe was an acronym. It standing for teaching, remembering, inspiring, and being explosive. Right.
That's fire. I like that. I like that.
And so we ended up I ended up being like he was like because I reached out to him. The nigga worked at Starbucks Student Center. Right.
Okay.
I remember pulling up on the nigga. I was like, yo, bro. I was Roy Allen Summer told me to come holler at you, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He gave
Mm-hmm.
me he gave me his math. I was like, cool. I was like, I was up really thinking about it, right?
Okay.
And it was like, yo, cool, cool, cool. He was like, yo, you can come in and audition. Cause you had to
Mm.
audition to get into the crew,
Okay.
right? I was like,
Which is normal
yo,
routine.
yeah, bro. So I was like, yo, man, I texted nigga probably at like 2 a.m. I was like,
Mm.
yo, bro, like I'm really trying to get down with y'all. Like, let me know whenever there's a good time I can audition. Like, I'm really trying to I'm really trying to get down. Cause these niggas is putting out records, videos. Like, there's a videographer in the crew. Like, RIP Specs. So it's a real collective of artists and individuals that genuinely care about their art, right?
Okay.
So I end up auditioning. I kicked a track called Is D.Vaughn. Never recorded it, never, whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, this is the beginning of sophomore year.
Okay.
Because it was a process. Because the whole summer had went through, because I kicked the freestyle literally probably within the last week of us being on campus.
Okay.
So I go through the whole summer and we come back and I'm like I'm really trying to get down. So essentially what ended up happening is they after I kicked it, they let me in the crew, whatever, whatever. And then we end up I'm just around them.
Mm-hmm.
I found an engineer, MCV Beats. He used to charge niggas like 15 an hour. He used to record niggas at the crib,
That's not bad, bro. That's not
right?
bad. Decent. That's
Not bad
decent.
at all.
That's
Not
decent.
bad at all. But me not understanding how the recording process works
Mm-hmm.
and how like I paid that nigga $15 for 1 hour and I cut my first record. I cut my first record. It's called It's D.Vaughn. And it was like my introduction into hip hop. And it was like a campus hit. It
Really?
was the most, yeah, man. I
It
cut
caught
it,
on like that?
yeah, it caught on campus, bro. Like it was
Mm.
to the point to where like my first performance on campus, niggas knew the lyrics.
Mm. Okay.
Like the video on YouTube still to this day is like crazy, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so we it was dope, bro. Like it was a good feeling for me to be able to like really come out the gate and have something that was like that at least in my community was substantial. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to it's D.Vaughn, superior level intellect. It's D.Vaughn. I'm live and in effect. It's D.Vaughn. I got you well in check. It's D.Vaughn. Fuck around, get your shit wrecked. It's D.Vaughn coming straight from the Fly City, where if you drink the water, bitch, you die quickly. But it was one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk and just
Yeah.
talking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm bars was obviously like I'm a lot better now, but like it's like I was talking that shit. I was like, niggas been in the closet so long. I'm gonna donate them to Salvation Army. I'm never too much like a skinny Luther, but like an aircraft carrier going to war with a Mini Cooper, getting used to being a G, inject you with dirty needle that got HIV, and then I'm just talking shit, talking crazy, just on the track or whatever, whatever. Lyrics
Okay.
was just wild. That
That's
was my
okay though.
thing back then.
That's okay though. You got your bravado and everything going on. You
Yeah,
clever. Your
yeah,
pen game was nice. You was being witty. That's good. That's good.
yes. So it was like the whole thing for me then was what is the most outlandish shit that I can say on the track?
Mm-hmm. There it
What's
is.
gonna have niggas being like, what?
Yeah.
So like it was that's what it was for me. And I was a theater kid on top of that. So like being able to like convey that emotion and those things on stage was a no-brainer for me. Like performing has always been probably the strongest part of my game as an artist.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, man, that was the start of it. And from there,
So you
I
cut
caught the
that first.
bug.
You cut that first track. It's D.Vaughn, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you throw that on Bandcamp, SoundCloud? Where was
SoundCloud,
it?
SoundCloud,
SoundCloud. All right. So you got
SoundCloud.
it's on SoundCloud. It's on SoundCloud. It catches on around the campus. Do the show? Do you people start wanting to pick you up from shows, or did you get to a point where you say, I'm gonna start putting a show together myself"?
Nah, people was picking me up for shows. We so Tribe used to put on our showcases and our shows. Um, our the president of the Tribe, Asaka the Renegade. Um, Saka was amazing at that point. Like he's still great to this day.
Mm-hmm.
He actually just got signed by T-Pain, so like he doing this thing right now.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
So
Salute to
so
them.
yeah, salute to Ace, Soccer the
Mm-hmm.
Renegade, my big brother. So it was it was a lot of time it was us opening for him because he was the one. Chris
Okay.
is a little bit older. Asaka had a lot of the things put together that we didn't at that point. At that point, he's a little bit older, had been doing it for a little bit longer, so it was like he was the one,
Okay.
and we was the openers. We opened for him. I remember one time me and Asaka co-headlined the show. But nah, man, we just going to open mics, getting booked at like campus events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that was what was going on for the most part with that.
For sure. For sure. All right. Boom. You got the events going on. You're having fun. Now you only did 1 year, right? In college because it being closed.
No, I did no, I graduated,
Oh,
brother.
you
I did my
graduated.
whole yeah, I
Okay.
graduated. Yep, got my degree, brother. That was me getting my degree and me doing like what I wanted to do on that front, low key was the catalyst for me to go out on my own.
Fire. Fire.
So
So you get your degree and you in here doing music at the
yeah,
school. So at this point, you
yeah,
should really pretty much have like the school on lockdown, bro.
yeah. So essentially what it was for me, I was I wanna say, if I'm not mistaken, I wasn't the only one in tribe that graduated, but I
Hmm.
was one of like the main individuals that was in tribe and that stayed in tribe. Like I think I was the only one that graduated. Because what happened was everybody else was like I either like dropped out and respectfully, of course, like, I'm not saying like it's like a bad thing they dropped out. Like college wasn't for everybody,
It
right?
ain't. It's not.
And
College ain't
so
for
like
everybody. Like you
yeah,
found
and
out your first
so
year, sometimes you found out your second or third year, man.
yeah, bro.
Life becomes overwhelming. So many things can happen to you.
Yeah,
You
life
just
was
deal with it.
hard. A lot of our peeps ended up like passing away. I want to say we had like two friends. Zoo, who was our rest in peace 1440 Zoo. We lost Zoo to suicide side. That was a hard one for us. Um
Salute to that family. My condolences.
mhm. Yeah. So we lost Zoo to suicide and then we lost Dej to a high speed chase.
Mm.
She was just in the neighborhood in my hood, got T-boned by a crackhead running from police in Detroit. So it was hard for a lot of us to kind of deal
Mm.
with that. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I'm still in school, everybody trying to kind of get out the area because at that point it's like a dark cloud over like that campus in that area because of the
Yeah.
people that we knew.
Yeah.
I was still in it for my degree because I knew why I was at school.
Okay.
While I
Yeah.
loved my art, while I loved my crew and everybody that I had been doing music with at
Mm-hmm.
that point,
Mm-hmm.
I was here for my degree. I spent too much money on school. My mama done made sacrifices for me to be out here. Like I'm paying for school out of pocket at that point.
Okay.
Um so yeah, I'm leaving it with something. What Denzel said, I'm leaving it with something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was hard because it felt like the band had broken up because everybody started moving back to their prospective cities. Asaka went back to Detroit. Stan went to he went back to Pontiac or he was in I think it was in Auburn Hills actually. So like kind of the crew just ended up just going their own separate ways and the group broke up. For me, it was hard because everything I had ever done in the music was with them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everything. Shows with them, writing. When I'm writing my shit, I always run it by them. Like it was a lot for me. It was hard. And so I ended up working at Cedar Point. I was working at Cedar Point over the summer. I think it was like my junior year. There was a kid, there was this dude, Andrew, Drew. Andrew was part of the crew. He was trying to
Okay.
like manage us. But Andrew had like he took a real liking to my sound and what I was trying to do and my energy. He ended up being my manager. Andrew was my first manager.
Okay.
Yep. Andrew, and when we got back to school, Andrew and Michael Taylor, this is two brothers, two very business minded individuals. They ended up starting an independent label called Multitude Records.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they ended up signing me. I was their first and only artist, low key.
First and only. So did
Yeah,
the record
first and
label
only.
did it dissolve or
Yeah, it dissolved. Yeah,
yeah?
it dissolved. It was the idea. It was something that they wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they didn't realize like all of the ins and outs and what it really meant to like have a label. Man, nigga signed me with an $1,000 advance.
A
They gave me
thousand
a
dollar
band.
event.
They gave me a
No.
band.
They gave
Look,
you a
that was a
stat.
lot to me at the time. They gave
They
me a
gave you a
stack at the time.
stat.
Look, you feel me? Uh,
Hey, they could only do what they could, you know what I mean, to
yeah,
kind of
man.
help you
So it was
pursue your
like,
dream.
yeah, man. So, and
So,
that was when me, D.Vaughn the Illest as an individual really became a thing, bro.
so where is D.Vaughn recording once you get this advanced? Like, are you recording it at their house, at your own studio? Like,
Yeah.
how you getting this off?
Oh nah, dude. I ended up I after the first after uh um This the name of the song. Is D.Vaughn came out, bro. I wasn't going to no studio. I wasn't going to nobody's studio. I bought I applied for a you know how when you like finna buy something on Amazon, it's like a bigger purchase. They'll be like, hey, if you apply for a credit card, we'll give you whatever money off or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
ended up doing that. So I ended up taking my last check that I got from my school job before the summer started. I ended up getting that money, buying a bundle, a Focusrite bundle.
Okay.
Got the Focusrite interface, came with an MXL 990 mic, headphones, the speaker Mackie, some Mackie monitors, and and a mic stand. Man, I was that was the last time I was at my parents' house. Like I was staying with my parents for like a month or two before I went over to before I took
Okay.
my job back on campus. I made an album. I made my first mixtape in that like 2 months, and I've been recording myself since.
So you sitting there, you get to play around with this music, get to play
Mm-hmm.
around with the boards and the mixing and everything, and you start
Oh,
finding,
I was terrible at mixing. I still am terrible at I'm better at mixing now. But like, oh yeah, bro. I record all of my own stuff, but then I send it over to my engineer.
okay, you got an engineer. Okay, I was about to say, I
Yeah,
know a brother
engineer.
named Rod Wallace or Mr. Wallace.
Rob, yes.
I think he is from
Yeah,
Michigan.
yeah. I know Rob.
You know Rod? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Rod is part of a group called
Dirty
Dirty
old
Old
man.
Man. Yeah,
Yes,
you know,
sir. Yeah, I got a dirty old man track on my last album. Got a dirty old man track on my last album. Yes,
salute to
sir.
you for that.
Mhm.
Agent Smith is my producer.
Oh shit, for sure. All right,
Yeah, that's my
sir.
guy. Yes, sir.
All
So
right, man.
we it once you start finding out with this hip hop shit, how far it goes back and who's intertwined with who, you'll find out. He's also Rod Wallace has also been a guest on my podcast, like
Mm-hmm.
once, maybe once or twice. He's been on there before.
Okay.
So solid dude, good dude. He's good at mixing and mastering for you if you
Yeah.
ever need if you want to just get some tips because you already know what you know, but you know you
Yeah.
could probably get some tips from him. But good dude, man. Love
Yes,
that guy.
sir. Yes, sir.
Love that
OG
guy.
Rod. I actually me and Rod are very close actually.
Okay, there you go
He
then.
yeah, man. We
Yeah.
I did an event with him, not an event, but I did a community service thing with him, Project 734.
Okay.
It's essentially where in Ypsilanti, Michigan, they would we kind of take like high schoolers who were interested in doing music and things like that. We would
Okay.
help them put together an album and
Okay.
like, yeah, the free recording, mixing, mastering, writing help, all that type of stuff. So yeah, I was one of the I was one of the chaperones for that and one of the teachers for that. So that was cool.
That's dope to know, man. It's dope to see that the good guys are still teaming up out here to make things happen in cities all around America, man. The
Yes,
kids
sir.
need multiple outlets, and if they don't have them, we need to be able to create them and be able to
Mm-hmm.
support them with something that brings out their ingenuity and creativity. I love to
Yes,
hear
sir.
that. I love to hear
Yeah,
that. I
yes,
love
sir.
that. All right, so got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Name your top five producers of all time. Name your top five producers of all time.
Mm. Uh, mm. I'm gonna have to say Primo
Okay. One.
in no particular order.
No order. No order. Just you just naming out five, bro.
Primo, Madlib, um, shit, Doom,
Okay.
Dilla, and my my five man. Mm, it's a hard one. Probably Alchemist.
You're gonna say Alchemist. Okay.
Hmm.
So there's a guy that from that area you may know. His name is Black Milk. You ever heard of Black Milk?
Yes.
Yeah. What you think about Black Milk's production, bro? You
Love
think
Black Milk.
you love
Love
Black
Black
Milk?
Milk. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, bro, like when I do top fives, I do like it's not necessarily a popularity thing. It's individuals who shaped my ear of
Mm-hmm.
production
Mm-hmm.
and the type of beats that I look for and the beats that that really stick with me. I'm
Okay.
big on when it comes to these records, I'm big on stickiness.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
Like what's gonna stick, like what's gonna hit, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah. I fuck with it, man. Yeah. You got another dope one. Well, we're gonna get into a different conversation
Mm-hmm.
shortly about it. You know what I mean? Growing up, man, growing up there, Detroit, just like I mean, not Detroit, Michigan has its own sound bed, its own layer of sound there, just like
Mm-hmm.
everybody else does. Did you ever hear about the was it the Black Eastwood and those guys like that as you were coming up? I think it's a
Blade Icewood.
Blade Icewood, yeah,
Yeah,
Blade
you mean Blade
Icewood.
Icewood?
I
Yeah,
said
bro.
Blade, man, my bad on that one.
Yeah,
Blade, my
nah, you
bad,
good,
brother.
B. Nah, you good, brother. So for me, bro, it's a so for me, I was a Doughboys Cash Out fan.
Okay,
Huge Doughboys Cash Out fan. Like
okay.
probably my favorite Detroit rapper is probably Payroll Giovanni. I don't know if you ever
Payroll
listened to
Giovanni,
Payroll.
man, I know Payroll
Payroll is a
Giovanni. Yeah,
Payroll is a different Payroll has the career trajectory that I would want.
okay, okay.
Payroll is able to make his art, make his music. Uh, Shout out to Payroll. So for me, Payroll is
Salute to
able to make his
Payroll.
art, make his music, do whatever he wants to do, still live in his community and still
Mm-hmm.
be able to move about like a regular individual. But Payroll got some of the illest verses you ever heard in your life.
Yeah, he dope. He dope. He dope as
Mm-hmm.
shit. He one of the dopest ones out here doing his thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that better music that you got out there in Michigan, growing up being a part of that scene, are you still able to get out and be amongst the other artists and collaborate
Yeah,
with the city of Detroit? I mean,
yeah,
with
man.
with Michigan, the people of Michigan.
Yeah.
All right.
So for me, uh, it's a new thing for me actually. So for the longest, I was very much so, oh, that shit ain't hip hop. This shit, da, 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 da. I'm very cavemanish
Yeah.
in my approach,
Okay.
in the way I did music. Me understanding that the appreciation of hip hop and the appreciation of art is important. Being
Okay.
able to appreciate other people's shit.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. I wouldn't do it, but I appreciate what you do. And being able to come to that consensus and being able to come to where I'm able to appreciate what other people do, even though I don't do it,
Okay.
is super important. So for me, as far as collaboration, I only collaborate with people that I respect and people that I feel like I can really make a dope ass track with and I can add to their art and they can add to mine.
I hear that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying,
If yeah,
as an artist, it's always important because I know we live in this era of the internet, like I am. I'm communicating with you through a
mm,
Zoom call, but it's important for us as artists, as journalists, as people to actually be around the individuals or the actual thing that we want to have access to. And if we're not
mm,
around it, we're not actually included because it then becomes a situation where it's just doing it like this, right? There is no
yeah,
actual physical vibration. There is no energy being shared between me and you. Like this is good, right? We
mm,
understand each other. We can understand the tone of voice. We can understand it, especially as men. But there's a
mm,
thing that happens when you mobilize as people and you come together and you're in those rooms and you're at the one mics that they may have, or they at
yeah,
the cipher nights and everything like that that they may have up in Michigan, wherever it is that you are. So I'm
mm,
only saying that because I would definitely want to, and I'm not saying that you're not out here and you're not exploring the cities around Michigan, but I'm saying it to say that it's a part of the culture to get out here and not just battle
mm,
and cipher, but just be around the community and be involved in the community.
Of
So for
course,
yourself
yes.
and other artists, if you are out there and you are listening, being an artist in your house is dope, but even MF Doom had to come outside and be around the people, man. And he loved it.
Hmm.
The people loved him and he loved them back, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, bro. So for me, learning that was hard for me. Learning
Okay.
that was hard for me because I felt so othered being a young nigga that made the type of hip hop that I do,
Okay. Okay.
making lyric driven, boom bap, hard ass, like reminiscent of the golden era type of art.
My
You know what I'm
guy,
saying?
my guy, that's the foundation of this music though.
Yeah. And and I knew that, but I always felt othered because everybody else wanted to do what was popping. Mm.
But that's nothing that
Apologies.
you no, you good. That's nothing that you
Mm.
should focus on.
Yeah. But at the
The
time,
goal and the focus
look,
should always be doing the music that you're good at, the music that you're great at. That's the main focus. Excuse me.
yeah.
That's the main focus. Doing the music that you're good at, that you're great at. No one's gonna ever appreciate you for doing the stuff that is outside of your category. You may do it and go, "Oh, that was a dope song," but we're here because you do this specific type of music that we do enjoy, and we enjoy it
Hmm.
most because that's the music that speaks to us because that's where you're prolific and profound at.
Hmm. And me understanding that and me learning that as I've grown in this game and grown in my art and grown in my community,
Hmm.
understanding like, yo, this is where I'm at. This is where I shine. This is where I thrive. But yeah, man, like I'm blessed to be able to do the art that I do and be able to like have a community that's behind me.
Absolutely. And it will only grow and get better as you continue to grow and get better. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes, sir.
it's not like it's done. It's not like it's over with.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean? Like
nah.
you,
Not
bro,
by
my
a long
man,
shot.
absolutely. You're just getting started. So you got plenty of time to go and grow, and myself included in that. You know, once I get back started and doing my music and
Hmm.
everything. So it's only a matter of time before you kick it up to another notch, and it continues to just progress and get better for you.
Hmm.
All
Oh,
right.
all right.
Next question. 5 artists that you would like to work with.
Mm. Busta Rhymes, Rock Marcy, um, mm, Dead or Alive,
That's up to you. It's up to you. I'm just here listening.
Frank Sinatra. I know it's random. I know that's a curveball,
They don't,
but
it is what it is,
yeah,
bro. Those are your artists.
yeah. Um, what I say, Busta Rhymes, Rock Marcy,
Frank
Frank
Sinatra.
Sinatra, um, mm, Alan Stone. If you're not familiar with Alan Stone is a soul singer from Seattle.
Okay.
Alan Stone is that's a bad dude, man. And Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak. You got a crazy different list than what I normally hear, but that's
Hmm.
dope. I like that.
Yeah, bro.
So we saying Frank Sinatra, Anderson .Paak, Alan Stone,
Hmm.
Busta
Busta
Rhymes,
Rhymes, Rock Marcy.
Rock Mars. That's a crazy list. Like you can really put that together and package it in so many different ways, especially with a guy like Rock Marciano being
Hmm.
able to do beats, right?
Hmm.
You can really like get a lot done with that with that group of artists
Hmm.
for sure. That's a dope list.
Yeah, man.
All right.
It's
I'm not wishing death on you, but if you were to die today, what would be the message that you would leave behind?
Karis once said it best. We will be here forever, forever and ever, forever and ever. We will be here forever. And the message I want to leave behind is through comedy and tragedy. I'm the definition of dope, and I will always remain ill.
I will too.
Yes, sir.
I will too. And for those who don't understand what he said, I'm just gonna reiterate it. We will be here forever and ever and ever and ever as long as this shit is here and people are able to pick it apart and pick it up and replay it and redo it. I'll always be here.
Yes, sir.
With that said, my man, promote your music real quick so we can
All
get ready to
right.
shut this
So
down.
my name is D.Vaughn Illest. I am the 5 foot live nigga.
Mm.
I am the Flint Town Fabio. You understand me? And this is you feel me? So this is so I want to just promote we got a new project coming out April 15th. We are starting a series, a EP series called the T series. Um we on our sophisticated grown man fly shit, you know what I'm saying? So our first EP will be named after the bold and refreshing tea of Earl Grey. We are dropping the Earl Grey tape
The T
on
series,
April 15th.
fire.
Yes, sir.
Got you. Ha!
Yes,
Caught
sir.
on to that
Yep.
real quick. Okay.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
we dropping the Earl Grey tape. Uh quick, solid listens. So that will be available for purchase. We're gonna drop it on streaming. We're gonna drop it on streaming at some point at that point. But if you want that Earl Grey, you gotta purchase it directly. It's only $5.
It's okay.
$5, come cop it, get the digital download load, you can cop it on Bandcamp. You can have it forever. If your Apple Music or some shit go out, you still got the Earl Grey tape. You feel me? Look,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to cop a physical copy, we got vinyls on sale for $25. Just get at me, brother.
Yeah.
Merch, got
Yeah.
the merch dropping along with the project as well. Keep listening to the single, The Illest Man Can. We rocking, bro. It's hip hop.
Are you guys gonna have CDs available? Because you know that's
Yes,
a thing
sir.
that's running back, that's coming back
Yes,
around.
sir.
Yeah.
CDs and cassettes. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
Listen to
sir.
that. Listen to that. And real quick,
Hmm.
one of my favorite teas, or a few I'm gonna name, is the blueberry lemon,
Okay.
strawberry mango,
Okay.
papaya, and passion fruit. And the last one is one of my favorites. It's the blueberry merlot tea. It's
Hmm.
awesome. Yeah, I know. I blew
Blueberry
your mind with
Merlot.
it. Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Oh yeah.
I'm a fan of the Blueberry Merlot. That's
You had
good.
that one before?
Yes, I have. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Ladies and
Yes, sir.
gentlemen, with that said, this has been another episode of Faux Profhitz podcast with my guest, D.Vaughn, one of the illest from the
Yes,
mitten.
sir. Yes,
Salute to
sir.
everybody in Yak. Salute to
Yes,
everybody in
sir.
Saginaw, Lansing, Grand Rapids, representing
Flint,
all Flint.
stand up. Yes,
Flint, he got
sir.
I was waiting for him to say something. Flint, stand up and
Detroit,
represent. Appreciate y'all.
Detroit done,
D-Twa.
Detroit
D-Twa.
done saved me.
Yeah.
My family in
Detroit raised these
74
boys.
Ipsy. You feel me? Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
man. Yeah, it's been another episode on the podcast, and I appreciate you jumping on here with me and having a good time, man, and talking some shit. You will
yes,
be a
sir.
return guest at some point in time. I don't know when, but life gonna keep on going, and we gonna keep our motion. And with
Yes,
that
sir.
said, remember the mission statement when you're striving for greatness. God never puts you in a driver's seat if it's taking. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you all listening. We are done here. Have a good day or a great night.
Yes,
Appreciate it
sir.
all. Yes, sir.
Peace.